got it, girl, you got it. That's me. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Yeah. Pretty.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Vishara C, and this is my special guest, my husband. Yay. Okay y'all, so here's a little disclaimer. My husband actually wanted to film this video, but you may see him looking away. That's just because he's not comfortable with the camera yet. So don't think that he didn't want to film this video, because he did. Alright, so we have been married for 5 years. June 20th was our anniversary. So I want to make this video with my husband, like basically over our 5-year journey with marriage, because it has not been easy. So I have about 5 questions to ask him, and then I'm going to kind of like go into the rest of everything like just by myself, because all he wanted to do was answer about 5 questions. So we're going to get into these 5 questions. Alright, so we're both going to be answering these questions, but I'm going to get his perspective on the marriage and then my perspective as well. So first, what is one thing marriage taught you within the 5 years? So you go first.
Marriage has taught me to be patient, listen, and be more understanding, because everything's not going to go your way, so you have to view perspective from someone else. You go into marriage thinking it's going to be one way, and it's not that way, so just be mindful of the other person and listen.
Okay, good job. Good job, like you're a kid. No, but what marriage has taught me is to really kind of like, I can't be as selfish with, you're not even looking at the camera. You can't. Y'all, he really hates pictures and cameras and everything like that. But anyways, marriage has taught me that I can't be as selfish as I once was. Like when we first got married, do you remember? I was in school, I was teaching, and I started cheerleading coaching, but I would still like go like to my mom's house before I even came home, and some nights I wouldn't come home till like 10, and he's like, I haven't seen you all day. I'm just like, okay. And I really had to realize, like, Bashar, you have to like put your husband basically like before everybody else. You can't do what you used to do. You have to like make time for your husband. And that was kind of like not hard for me to adjust to, but I'm just kind of like all about me and like what I want to do at that time. But then I had to realize it's not all about me anymore. I have somebody else that I have to consider. So that is kind of what marriage, one thing that marriage has taught me, like, to consider.
I thought you said I'm answering them first, then you'll come back and answer.
No, I'm answering them
while I'm here.
I'm just going to answer these 5 while you're here, and then I'm going to talk more about...
I'm just going to answer when I'm leaving.
No.
Yeah. Okay,
we only got 4 more, so let's just do it. Alright. And this is going to be raw. I'm not editing much on this video, so you're going to get what you get. The next one. What is one thing you wish you could have done differently in your marriage? So within the 5 years, what is one thing that you would have done differently?
I wish I would have had someone to lean on a lot more. Like having someone like someone you confide in, like not family, because you don't really want to tell your family, because you don't want your family
like a counselor or like a friend.
Yeah, just someone that's married, like a guy dude that you could talk to. Like that's something good to have. So if you're out there about to get married, just have someone you can lean on to. It's not really family, but someone you can call and talk to if something ain't going right in your marriage, and they can help you out. Because it's very helpful to hear from someone else that's married, but not your family, because they're going to take your side mostly all the time. So that's what I have to say. Alright,
and one thing I wish I would have done differently, you gotta look, babe. What are you looking at?
I don't know. It was a piece of candy.
Candy? Oh, a wrapper. One thing I wish I would have done differently in my marriage, I wish I would have been more like, how can I say this? Because y'all gonna be like, what? I'm not financially aware of what I spend and like what I contribute to the household. Like I know that I don't help as much as I should, and that's just me still being like in my selfish ways, I guess. But I wish I could have saved a lot more within our 5 years of marriage and been more financially like kind of, I guess, like stable, because when we got married I was just a substitute teacher, then I went back and got my master's, and then like it just, I don't know, I just didn't help out a lot as I guess should have financially. And I know like finances is one, like the leading cause of divorces, and yeah, so I need to be better about my finances and like saving more and being and saying like, I can't get this, I need to contribute to my husband and contribute to the light bill this month, because me, I'm just like, I don't know. All right, third question. Is my boobs out? Third question. What are some areas you need to work on in your marriage?
Guess I need to work on my time. Don't really spend as much time, I guess.
With who?
With you. Well, I think I spend a lot of time because I'm
in the
home.
beginning. It was more, he was more available and I was gone. And now, like, I guess since quarantine and like just like everything like that, like now he's always.
I thought I was supposed to talk first.
Sorry.
Just my time. I kind of like to work too much. That's the way I am, I guess, with this new job I got. So I like to work, and I need to start balance a little bit more. It's something new, so it's just getting used to working as much and trying to spend as much time as at home and get rest. I try to like sleep a lot because of the job I have. But just working on my time with marriage.
Yes. All right, and so one thing, y'all, this is gonna be raw, uncut, and real because that's who I am. One thing I guess I could work on in our marriage is, I guess, more sex. All right?
Huh?
I don't feel like he's embarrassed. Come back. Come back.
Get out this video.
Come back. No, I feel like I'm raw and I'm 28. I could say sex is not a bad thing between husband and wife. I just feel like sometimes I'm more like
You just got it.
sometimes when he's in the mood, I'm just not, and I feel like this is your husband. He can't get sex from anyone else but you. So you need to make more time for what he wants to do, because anything that I want to do, pretty much he jumps on it and we do it. But like when it comes to him, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm tired, I'm this, I'm that, and it's just like, you have the one thing that he cannot get from, well, that he should not be getting from anyone else. And so I think I should just work on that area in our marriage, is like be more like, you know, I don't know. And this is fourth. This is the fourth one. What area do you feel like you excel at in our marriage?
Trying to provide for you. I try to do a good job for providing. I don't get everything she wants, but I feel like I do a lot. When she asks for something, I pretty much got it.
It's not even my wants, it's my needs too.
You don't need a lot of this stuff.
I'm just saying food and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, y'all, I can say, hey babe, can you go to the grocery store and get such and such and such, and like he will make sure he goes and gets it. Like he's a really good provider. He's always been that way ever since like you basically had a job. He's always been like one that provides. And we were so that's a different story, but like we were so young, and yeah, he's always been a really good provider. All right, one thing I excel at, I feel like I excel at more things, but this is what's coming to my mind. Like, I guess I'm a good like housewife, if you would call it. I mean, I do work, but I feel like our house is neatly kept. If anybody were to come over on any given day, our house isn't like filthy. It may be junky, but it's not filthy. We don't have roaches.
No.
We don't have like food left out on the counters or like in the sink and stuff like that. It's not like that, but like some days I do arts and crafts and I'll leave it there. But like for the most part, I keep a clean house, and our house always smells good. So I mean, I guess I'm good, like a good housewife, keeper, I don't know. And then the last one before he goes to, I don't know, play Call of Duty. What have you changed in the 5 years within yourself or within your marriage?
I had to work on myself, because first year in marriage, I wasn't the best husband, I will say. I had to work on myself and grow, because I felt like, to be honest, I just felt like she wouldn't leave. She had this big old wedding, like she's not gonna go anywhere. But it taught me like you just can't treat someone any kind of way they're not gonna take it. So I worked on trying to be a better husband. So I have worked on that in 5 years.
Yes, good
job. Trying to get better every year.
Good job. He really has. Like, I guess he just thought like he said, I wasn't gonna go nowhere, and I had to tell him a few times like deuces. But I feel like what I have changed within our marriage within the last like few, I don't want to say few months, but like I don't know, like I was so ready to leave, like pretty much like a couple times a year I'm like, I'm leaving, I'm gone, I don't want to be with you, like I'll keep the house and you go, like I just don't want to be with you. But I feel like now I don't ever say that. Like in my head, like I'm like, what can I change or how can I make the situation better or different before just like saying that I want to leave. Like leaving is not an option, and especially like now that we got to this 5-year hump, I'm like, I'm not leaving. Whatever happens, we got to work it out. Unless you cheat on me, we gonna have to work it out and stick it out, because I'm not leaving, and leaving is not an option. So I feel like my mindset, like I guess I've grown with my mindset, like divorce isn't an option. So I guess that's one area that I feel like I have changed, because I was so immature and I would be like, I'm leaving, I'm going to mama's house and you can get your stuff and whatever. So I feel like I've changed in that way. So yeah.
Alright guys, thank you for watching.
What?
I don't get to go?
Yeah, just go.
Oh.
So like you said, thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna have a part 2 about marriage, and I guess I can start like a little marriage series on my YouTube channel, because I feel like I'm real, I'm open, and I'm honest. And I feel like a lot of couples aren't as real and honest. They kind of like sugarcoat things, and I feel like I just don't need to. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.